What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode here on the Coelum Farmstead. We today are again over at Serena's house because, as you know, sometimes you don't have places to grow things. So, like
me. So I live in this rental house, and so I can't put anything into the ground. So we're going to be doing everything in pots.
And so today we're going to be talking about the difference between all the different pots and sizes, shapes, and why you want to do one over another, and why you want to put something in the bottom like sticks or rocks versus not in another pot. So go ahead and stay tuned if that's something you guys are interested in. Let's get started. Alright, so today we're just going to be planting some things from last season that we have uprooted and started and want to put in pots just to bring it over here from the farm.
And I got some succulents at the farmer's market today, so that too.
Oh, yeah, so they're really nice. I like these. They're really pretty, really nice, really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And they're already putting out like little pups down here at the bottom too. Little start. This one is too. Yeah, it's exciting. But we got some strawberries. We have some yarrow. We have a little goji berry plant, rhubarb, some chives, and then we have a stack of seeds that we're going to be starting as well. So it's gonna be fun, but let's talk about different size pots, why you would use one over another, why you use a stacker, and what the difference is. So something like this, they're nice because they fit on top of railings, and they have the holes in the bottom that have clips that you can actually get that attach to the top of the railings, and then they just clip to it so that they don't fall off. But they're also nice because you can just set them on the ground. They're long, you can put flowers in them. But things like this that aren't very shallow, you don't want to put anything like tomatoes or stuff like that in that have really deep root structures. You want to stick to like lettuce or flowers. Tomatoes, peppers, things of the sort, you want to stick with like the bigger pots. But even then, you don't want to fill it all the way with dirt. In the bottom, you want to throw some sort of like woody structure, preferably dead wood. But I mean, you'll see there's some, let's see if I find these. That one's kind of alive, but most of it is this really brittle dead stuff that, you know, is really good at absorbing moisture, because then the roots will go down, they'll latch on, and that's how they will retain their moisture in the heat of the sun, because pots are notorious for getting very, very dry very quickly because there's not a lot of soil or mass. So another thing that is good about pots, or to do with pots, is to mulch. We don't have any wood chips, but we're going to be getting some, and we also have some gravel over here that we're going to use to like mulch around the surface as well, just to keep the sun from hitting the soil and killing it, because UV on the sun kills the microbes, and we don't want that because then plants die, nutrients, yeah, horrible. But anyways, so we're going to be taking our pots, we're going to be putting organic matter like our dead wood in the bottom of it. We even have some pine cones here that are really good at absorbing things. Don't have to worry too much about the seeds when it's at the very bottom of a pot. They need, you know, very shallow surfaces in order to actually sprout when you're looking at a seed like that. So let's go ahead and get these pots full, and then we're going to start planting. We'll probably do lettuce and strawberries in the planter over here. We're going to do different herbs and everything in this. We have a couple different kits from the local dollar store, dollar-ish store, that we're going to be trying out as well, just to give different options and price points a try. So if you don't have a lot of money to go spend on ceramic pots, you know, these stackable planters were bought at the local dollar-ish store. I say dollar-ish because it's not $1, it's $1.25.
It's heresy.
Yeah, it's horrible. It says dollar store, but it's not the dollar store. Anyways, no, every year I'm always so sad because they always sell out of these stackable planters very quickly, and I saw that they had them in boxes, and so I went and I actually asked if I could open the box, and they were like, yeah, go ahead. And so like I bought the whole box. Yeah, so we got a bunch of them. I think we got 20 that came in the box. But then like the next day I went back, they were gone. They were sold out. So, and every one that we've been to since, gone. So yeah, they go out very quickly. But alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started on planting everything. very top one for like the ground cover for that, because we get hit the most with the sun. And then we're going to be using perennial greens up here as the like bush for it. As for like the other spots, we have some dill and just some lettuce that we're going to be filling everything else in. And the other planters, we're going to be planting some other greens and probably some more strawberries. And who knows, we're going to go hit the nursery here in like the next couple of weeks to fill everything else up. So let's go ahead and get this planted. Alright guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us on this now really chilly day. It's about to start raining, of course.
Cold.
Yeah, it's Washington, so of course it's going to rain. But it was sunny at least for part of the day. We hope you learned something as we planted up all these pots. We still have a bunch more to do, but we're not going to make you guys watch that. So hopefully you liked hanging out with us.
Of course they liked hanging out with us. See you guys next time.